जय गुरु जी की। अब हम मंत्र जाप करेंगे।
Jai Guruji, Jai Sangat Ji. Today we will be reading satsangs from the book Light of Divinity. The first satsang is of Narinder Taneja. Guruji pours water over advanced cancer. Guru meri puja, Guru Govind, Guru mera par Brahm, Guru Bhagwant. The Guru is my devotion. The Guru is my Lord. The Guru is the Absolute. The Guru is God. In February 2005, my wife was diagnosed as suffering from ovarian cancer. It was at an advanced stage, the cancer cells having spread to the tip of the liver. We went to all the doctors concerned. Ultimately, Anita was operated upon in Bombay Hospital. She was to have 6 chemotherapy sessions after every 3 weeks. Like heaven-sent deliverers of mercy, my sister and brother-in-law, staunch followers of Guruji, visited us. They talked about Guruji and advised us to visit him for his blessings. On the coming Thursday, we went for his darshan. We had just entered the hall when Guruji spoke to my wife. He identified her not only by her name but also by her nickname, saying, "Anita, Lucknow wali, bubbly auntie." We were taken aback, and Anita was filled with new belief of courage. She felt that all her problems were over and that Guruji's blessings and protection would always be with her. Guruji asked Anita to bring a copper tumbler, which he blessed. Anita would religiously drink water from it every morning. Cancer is not an easy illness to deal with. The chemotherapy and its side effects, loss of hair, nausea, and a sinking feeling, take their toll. But with Guruji's blessings, during the 6 chemotherapy sessions, Anita never lost her self-confidence. Her hair loss affected her family more. She was strong in spirit through all the sessions and never complained. This was all due to Guruji's blessings. In fact, the Satguru would often communicate his confidence to Anita. He would, for example, urge Anita to have a peg of whiskey telling her she had been cured. During these darshans, Guruji will tell us our son would have a love marriage. His words came true. Our son proposed to the girl he liked. We took them to Guruji for his blessings and they got engaged. It's been 3 years since Anita's ovarian cancer was detected. She shows no trace of disease. She is back to her jovial self. Guruji has blessed her and told her that she has been cured. Her family, friends, and even doctors couldn't be happier seeing her enjoying the new life Guruji has given her. How timely was Guruji's descent into our lives. Just 7 months after Anita's cancer was diagnosed, there was more bad news for me. I had 3 blocked arteries in the heart. Guruji treated the condition in his own way. Though I had gone to him after my angiography, he did not allow me to have an operation right away. Even before I could utter a word, he asked me whether I had got the test done. When I said yes, he asked me to go for a thallium test. To my disappointment, the result was positive. Very upset, I turned again to Guruji. He simply told me to get the operation done. I guess he was gaining some time for me. Perhaps earlier it wasn't the right time to have the surgery. Since I was a diabetic, the operation and the recovery had added risk. Anita regularly went to Guruji's darshan. He blessed me and my recovery was timely and problem-free. When I could visit Guruji, he said, I have given both a new life. And that is true. Anita enjoys perfect healthy. My son is married to the girl he likes and both are happy. And I am back to my normal self. Who else but Guruji? What else but Guruji's divine grace would have fashioned this? Guruji occasionally told Anita that she was cured. She can enjoy life. Due to his blessings, we have become more confident, stronger, and happier as we always feel Guruji's presence. For us, he is God. All those who approach him with sincerity and faith receive his divine blessings.
The next satsang is by Navin and Meenu Sharma. On his birthday, a gift for us. Even as I write this, tears blur my eyes. I can see my son, Shantanu, wants to know how much time it will take me to finish my office work. He doesn't know that this work has nothing to do with my office, but with him. For it recounts how he got well ever since the year 2001, when he was just 3.5 years old and having seizures. Doctors assumed these were due to night terror and gave them no further thought. However, between December 2001 and early January of 2002, Shantanu suffered 2 more such fits. Neurophysicians got a plethora of investigations done, and it was established that my son was suffering from some form of epilepsy. Immediately, his treatment began. Despite the medicines, Shantanu always appeared lost and fearful. Then on the 7th of July, 2002, we had learned it was his birthday. We had Guruji's first darshan. We got his photographs. Whenever it would seem that a seizure was imminent, we kept Guruji's photo near Shantanu. The danger would pass the moment we did so. Then Guruji left for Punjab. We were helpless and miserable in Guruji's physical absence. We decided to visit him at Jalandhar in the middle of January. After darshan, he invited us to join the Sangat at a housewarming party of a Guru Bhai. It was then, at the door of the mandir, that my wife told Guruji about Shantanu's illness. He just said, "Kyun? Why?" and added that everything was okay. He then gestured to us to follow the rest of the Sangat to the party. We felt he had not heard us properly. Later, when the glorious evening was ending, we took courage and decided to approach Guruji. On my insistence, my wife went to Guruji. She had not got more than a few words in when Guruji warned her that we would be dismissed if we mentioned our problem again. We were frightened. But before the Sangat left, Guruji got it announced that the Delhi Sangat could stay back and come to the mandir the next evening as well. We took heart and felt he had forgiven us. On our return to Delhi the next morning, we decided to stop the medication of our son. Much against the advice of the neurophysicians treating Shantanu, my younger brother, a practicing psychiatrist, and his gynecologist wife. We left everything to the will of Guruji. Shantanu also played a part. He had by then turned 4 and would sit in front of a calendar which had Guruji's photograph and pray, "Mujhe theek kar do. Please let me get well." Guruji answered his innocent prayers and cured him. By his blessings, Shantanu has never since suffered any epileptic seizure and is fine and naughty as any 8.5-year-old can be. My eyes again blur with tears.
The next satsang is of Nida Oberoi. Blessings every minute of our lives. My journey towards Guruji or God began in 1995 when I returned from Sweden after spending 13 years there. Since then, every visit to Guruji has been a blessing, an event to be cherished. When I started going to Guruji, I was seeking peace and stability. I had heard that Guruji had healed people with cancer, heart ailments, and incurable diseases when doctors had given up. On one of my visits to Guruji, a miracle took place in my life. Since childhood, I had suffered from eczema. No medicines would work, and the doctors would prescribe cortisone every time it flared up. My hands had become like sandpaper. Once, when I was sitting in the Sangat, I wondered what I would do if Guruji asked me to press his lotus feet. My hands are so rough. A couple of weeks later, I realized my body and hands had suddenly become cleaner, and soon I was cured. Then one day, Guruji asked my elder brother, who was in the army and posted in Jammu and Kashmir, to visit him. My brother had never met Guruji before. On my brother's next visit to Delhi, Guruji blessed him. The same month, he returned to Jammu and Kashmir and was hit by a bullet in a terrorist attack. The bullet hit his arm and he was saved. It was Guruji's blessings that saved him. Once Guruji gave me his photograph and asked me to put it in my bedroom. Since childhood, the only photograph I had in my bedroom was of Lord Shiva. Today, whenever I have any problems, doubts, or happy moments, I like to share them with Guruji in front of his photograph. And Guruji has always given me the answers. I have seen Guruji in my dreams when I have been away from Delhi and have missed him. Today, I have so much faith in my Guruji that everything around me reminds me of him. Guruji has blessed me and my family. My 2 sons, whom Guruji blessed and sent to the US for studies, are his devotees or fans, as Guruji says. All of us whose life's journey has taken us to Guruji are very blessed. We just need to have complete faith in him, and his blessings are with us every day, every minute of our lives. For me, Guruji is the Almighty Father who has given me more than I wanted or deserved. Thank you, Guruji, for your blessings. Jai Guruji, Jai Sangat Ji.